Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family, and today we'll be previewing and looking at the game between Paris Saint-Germain and Olympique De Marseille, played at the Parc des Princes in the round of 6 of Ligue and Uber Eats, played this Sunday, 24th of September, 2023, 20:45 p.m. Here are the timestamps for the game in every place, wherever you live. If it's Riyadh, it's 10 p.m. If you live in Toronto, it's 3 p.m. If it's Lagos, it's 8 p.m. You get the drill. Obviously, the last encounter between the two clubs was the 3-0 thrashing by Paris Saint-Germain on Olympique Marseille's home stadium. We got our revenge from them knocking us out from the Coupe de France last season, and what a game it was. It was probably maybe even my favorite game, ahead of the 7-1 against Lille, because Paris Saint-Germain looked absolutely perfect in that game. It was a bigger game against a bigger opponent, and Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe, obviously, 2 assists, 1 goal for Messi, and 2 goals, 1 assist from Kylian Mbappe in that encounter. Marseille's last game in Ligue 1 was a 0-0 draw versus Toulouse. It was not the greatest game, and after the game they even had to talk and look at their ultras, slandering them for their recent performances. Obviously, they have bounced back with that 3-3 draw against Ajax. They didn't get a win, but Marseille looked a bit lively in that game. They're sitting 4th in the Ligue and Uber Eats table at the moment, at 1 point ahead of Paris Saint-Germain. Absentees for Marseille are Ismail Assar and Papa Guy. These two are the only 2 unavailable players for Marseille in this game. Let's take a look at their lineup. In goal, they got Lopez. Center-backs, Mbemba and Gigot. Fullbacks, Renan Lodi and Jonathan Klaas. Midfield, Vertout, Kondogbia and Rongier. And up in attack, Harit, Aubameyang and Vitinha. And this is how they will line up in a 4-3-3. You got Mbemba and Gigot. You got everything settled in this Marseille team. And obviously the ones to watch has to be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang following his brace versus Ajax Amsterdam. He will be looking to do something in this game versus Paris Saint-Germain. Obviously PSG on the other hand, as I said, 1 point below Marseille in 5th place. So a win here would definitely put us ahead of Marseille and probably ahead of Brest as well. And we'll be on the same points as Monaco, who just dropped points yesterday. Obviously Paris Saint-Germain's last performance in Ligue 1 was not the best. It was the 3-2 loss and defeat versus Nice at the Parc des Princes. So Paris Saint-Germain definitely need to bounce back in Ligue 1 after receiving their first defeat of the season. And the absentees for Paris Saint-Germain this game are Presnel Kimpembe, Nuno Mendes, Marco Asensio, and Kang In-lee. And here's the lineup for Paris Saint-Germain. In goal, Gianluigi Donnarumma. Center-backs, Marquinhos and Milan Skriniar. Fullbacks, Achraf Hakimi and Lucas Hernandez. Midfield, Vitinha, Manuel Ugarte, and Warren Zaire-Emery. And up in attack, Kylian Mbappe, Gonçalo Ramos, and Ousmane Dembélé. And here's Paris Saint-Germain's predicted lineup. Looks very beautiful. We will cook. Ones to watch for this game obviously has to be Kylian Mbappe. I did not like his performance versus Dortmund in the Champions League, so he definitely has to do something for us tonight. When it comes to managers, obviously Marcelino, their former manager, just left his position, and Joko Abardanodo has come in. He was the previous assistant coach for Marseille, and for the moment, he's the caretaker. He's the manager of Marseille. He will come into this game wanting something. I mean, it's Le Classique. When Le Classique is played, form is thrown out the window. Everything else is thrown out the window, and Marseille will probably overperform in this game. So Luis Enrique, he wants a good performance in his first Le Classique, obviously. He wants a good performance, a good result. And as I said, Paris Saint-Germain definitely need to get the 3 points in this game following their last defeat to Nice. And here's my prediction. Paris Saint-Germain to beat Marseille 4-1. Kylian Mbappe double. Dembélé, the first goal for the club after 6 games. And Gonçalo Ramos with a golazo as well. Whilst for Marseille, it's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang who is the goal scorer. That's been it. Let me know in the comments down below. What's your prediction for Paris Saint-Germain versus Marseille? That's been it. And as usual, smash the like button. Subscribe to the PSGINT YouTube channel. And as always, allez, allez. Allez Paris.